only a handful of games remaining in the season, we have climbed out of relegation, but because the league is so tight, there is still a good possibility that we may go down. Let's do this thing, guys. Before we get into today's episode, why don't you go ahead and leave a thumbs up, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment down below. Okay, so let's talk about it. We're sitting ninth right now. You're like, hey, how did you do this? You know, it's remarkable what you've done. Not really. Look at the gapage between the points from 9th place, 14th place. It's a 3-point gap. So with results and us losing matchups, we can easily find ourselves back in there. And I've got news for you. We're going to lose some matches. Probably one in today's episode, maybe two in today's episode. Let's look at the results, though. We've been in pretty good form since where we last left off. We got our revenge against Hertha from the cup competition. We beat them 2-0. Wolfsburg, we beat 2-1. Cologne beat us 0-1, and then we beat Hoffenheim 2-1. But up today, we got Bayern Munich. So I'm not expecting much from this result, and a little bit of bad news. So what was the one position that we upgraded? The very first position we upgraded when we got to the club, it was goalkeeper, because their goalkeeper situation was awful. Well, Vlad is out. He's out for this matchup. He was out for the last matchup as well, I think. Yeah, he was out for the last matchup as well. So, unfortunately, he is out. And our starting left back, D'Alessandro, he is hurt as well. He could be out 4 weeks. Silas is also out 2 to 4 weeks. So we have picked up some injuries. I really don't know what to expect, guys. I think we're going to get hammered in this first match. We might have a decent chance in the second one. I don't see it happening. We're going up against Alexburg as well in the second matchup, and they're currently, as you can see, sitting in 6th position. So, my dudes, we got a tough episode. I think it's going to be one that we're going to see ourselves back down in this area from hey, if we end the episode in 13th to 15th, I'm going to be okay. I'm going to be happy with that, because we do have some decently easy matchups. So I think, I don't know where there's, we got 3 matchups that's tough back to back. Then this is a winnable match. Mine's is winnable, and the last match is winnable as well. I don't see us getting past Dortmund. And I see us losing these 3 matches. So we may just come out of the season with 2 to 3 wins left in the season. I figure the last episode of the season will be the Mines match. It's definitely going to be tough. Very tough. I did find a player that I'm somewhat interested. I wrote his name down because at this point, my short list from bouncing around clubs is all over the place, and I really hadn't felt like sorting it out. Hold on, let's see. So this is a player I'm considering. Wrote his name down. Hopefully I wrote it correctly. I did. Nick Mockel, 2.5 star player. He doesn't look the greatest, but as an attacking, as an advanced forward, he does have some ability that we do like. I like his price. He's German, so he could be a player that we could potentially buy in the off season. And then another guy that I want to look at is, this one's going to be tricky because my handwriting is awful. Al Warfali, center mid player. I like his price as well from Liverpool. We're going to try getting him. I don't know if we will. He's wanted by a couple different clubs. I know Orlando City was one of them. Yeah, Newcastle, Burnley, and Bournemouth. So this one's going to be a tough buy for us, but we're going to certainly try in the off season to do that. I don't want to pay the money for it right now. Till we kind of figure out, I hadn't dived. It's going to be weird this offseason because we don't know what we're all losing. I figure we're going to lose a decent amount of players. I really do. But, hey, let's give it a shot. The goalkeeper we're playing is Leon Richter because I sold the other goalkeeper. So, got a 2-star goalkeeper going up against Byron. So, back 4, they're going to have a really tough matchup. Back 4 consists of Bertram, Okoli, Isert, and Diller. In the midfield, we got Sal and Tom Bari. Right-hand side, we got Silva. Left-hand side, Paulinho. Up top, we got Semedo and Jovic. I'm going to actually change that up. And we're going to hope to not get lambasted. I don't know if we are, though. I'm really scared. I'm scared. Outstretch the arms, pump the fist. We're the underdogs. So, you get it. I don't really care about that. That's not a question about my club. So, oh me, this is not going to be fun, my dudes. Not going to be a fun episode. I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys that. Because even in the wins, I don't think we've been necessarily a good club. And the thing about it is, like, if we lose, put these notepads back away. If we lose because of our goal differential, we are going to right down the league because we're very poor. Still very poor side, as you can see right here. Easy stuff right there. I don't know. You know, it's one of those seasons. It's like what we've talked about earlier on. We're going to have to fight for the remainder of this season. Move my phone because it's vibrating. We're going to have to fight for the rest of the season. Hopefully scrap out some wins and hope results go our way. You know, especially like Hanover, Mainz, some of those clubs near the bottom. If they keep losing, I'm happy. If they keep with their form, I am very happy. But this is not a good time to go up against Bayern. They go up 2-0 early on in the first 25 minutes. But we kind of expected this playing a 2-star goalkeeper against them. So yeah, that's something we're going to have to work on. We're going to have to work on. We're going to have to work on a lot of things. I don't see us having many highlights where we're commentating for ourselves. I don't see that in today's episode. Maybe we can get a goal here and there. I'm hoping. I don't think it's going to happen, but if we could somehow get a draw against Alexburg, that would be outstanding. But the game? Okay, there we go. Just fired up FM, so I don't know what that was about. Had that issue a couple of months ago. Maybe it won't happen too many times. Probably restart the game after this episode or after this match. Richter actually has a good save there before halftime. So, you know, as disappointing as 2-0 is, if we can keep this score somewhat similar to this, I'm not going to be hugely disappointed in the club because they are a much better side than us. I mean, let's just take a random shot. I've got my eyes closed. We're going here. Yeah. You know, let's do another one. Yeah, we don't deserve this. We definitely don't. We don't deserve to be playing them right now. I mean, in reality, if it wasn't a situation of us having to stay up due to our contract, it wouldn't be a bad thing if we went down. But hey, Semedo getting a goal 2-1 right now in the 65th minute. Okay, my dudes, we're still in this. We got a chance. We freeze again, which is what we want. You know, we want to see that in the match. I know you guys love a good freeze cam. We did get lucky there, though. Burcham played a lovely ball in, and the finish itself was very nice. I think we go ahead and make a change, though. I want to bring on Diego because he won the... I feel like I've clicked this like 4 times. I want to bring Diego on because he was a match winner for us in the last match I played in. He's coming on the pitch. I mean, yeah, I don't know what else to do here. Because all of this is just straight trash. I mean, Diller's not had a really good game, but the only other player that can play over there is Paslak. Guess we'll do that. I mean, we'll leave him as a wing back on defend, I guess. I don't know. There's not much we can do with the side with the injuries that we've picked up. Sal's getting a little bit tired out there as well now. We may go ahead and take him off for... There we go. Let's do that. I think Divine's picked up an injury as well. I think that's something. I feel like that he's either... Something's up with Divine. I can't remember. We'll have to take a look at that off screen. Hey guys, 2-1 against this club. I'm not against that. I am 100% not against that. We're going to go to the dressing room. I mean, I can't fault you for the effort, guys. Y'all played well out there. time for the Alexburg match. This is what we got. Vlad is back today, so that is good news. We got Bertram, Oakley, Isert, and Diller as our back four. In the midfield, we got Sal and Tom Berry. Right-hand side, we got Silva. Left-hand side, we got Paulinho. Up top, we got Jovic and Semedo. Hopefully, we can get a good result out of this match. I haven't looked at the table, so we'll figure out when we get into it, see how we're sitting. All right, that might have been a little bit loud. Me sitting my bottle back down on my desk. Beatty's been giving you a lot of credit, so go out there and give him something. I didn't read the thing. You didn't read it either. Yeah, I'm hoping for a positive result in this match. If we can get a draw here, get a point, hey, we're happy about that. We're going to go ahead and minimize this though so we can see it. I did find a player that I was really interested in. His name was Nico Webber. Striking option, compensation. Signed him really cheap. But unfortunately, he was not very cheap and exceeded the limit that the board sets for how much we could pay a player. So, no Nico. I was really excited about him too because he was German. Looked to be a really good player. I have found a couple players that I've wrote down since the last time we talked about it. So maybe we can get some players in. We're going to have to do some loanies. I know that for sure. But it just depends on how many of them. Andre Silva has a great opportunity. He gets a rebound. His 10th of the season. We go up 1-0. Hallelujah. We need a result in some of these matches because we still got some tough matchups after this. Some very tough matchups. We get the goal in the second minute, though, so that is very good. I think that Spitzer guy, if he plays on the right wing, I looked at him as well, but I opted out on him. Wasn't a big fan. Okay, apparently it's not him. I don't know what position that dude was playing than the guy that I had seen. I'll try to find him, see if it's that same guy. Might be, might not be. Who knows? I don't feel like he was on loan. I don't feel like he was at Augsburg though. I feel like he was at loan somewhere else. Okay, 1-1. We still got the 1 point. Hey, we're like I said, we're good with 1 point out of this match. We really are. I think it's just one of those things. If we can consistently get points, we're going to be okay. If we can consistently get points, because right now we're sitting 10th. I feel like we're better than those like the 15 and down. I feel like they're going to constantly drop points. So if we can get points, just even if they're from draws, even the 1 point, it's going to be huge for this team, and the campaign to stay up. Semedo, offsides. And maybe we'll get lucky and it'll be one of those rare occasions that we've had twice happen in this save where the offsides was not disallowed. But unfortunately for us, it is. Been a lot of highlights in this match. A lot of the highlights. Andre Silva getting this ball, playing it back to Bertram. Sal with it now. Andre Silva gets it taken away from him. Don't like to see that. Nope. He takes it back, though. Good job. He's fighting off the defender. Plays it up toward Bertram. Sal played it up toward Bertram. Semedo. Oh, that was a good opportunity. Good play by the... I think that was that Bertram that hit that cross in there. Bertram is a player that I'm definitely interested in bringing back in on the loan. And probably Tom Berry, if we don't get another midfield player, I wouldn't mind bringing him back in the club. So we've dropped down to 11th. Like I said, hey, this table is very jam-packed. If one club starts winning that we don't want to, so like the Wolfsburg and Gladbach match, that's a one we need to keep an eye on. Fortunately for us, Wolfsburg is down. Hopefully they will continue to stay down. Jovic with the ball now. Plays it back to Sal. Jovic with it again. It's hanging on to it a little bit too long. Oakley with it now. Plays it over to Bertram. Up toward Tom Berry. Sal with it now. Back to Tom Berry. I'm going to have to change his name to Fabio because I think I change Fabio's pronunciation every time. It's either Sambari, something along those lines. You get it. He's Fabio. Playing it, I kind of like this, though. We're playing nice. Good Lord. Semedo just killed a guy up in the upper deck right there with that shot. Okay. Settle down, young fella. You don't have to commit murder on the pitch. The fans do not appreciate that. Okay, so we don't want to give up a lead right before halftime. We don't want to give up a lead right before halftime, guys. Okay. Good job. Good job. You didn't really do anything but We're going to clap the hands. Okay, we're going to halftime 1-1. We're going to pump the fist. We owe them after our last match to do something. Still, we're sitting 12th. Okay, Wolfsburg. Okay, so let's look at the matchups that we got to pay attention to. So, this is a big match right here. If Schalke starts winning this one, that'll be good for us. Hey, that one right there. That's an interesting one, but I mean, they're really far off. I don't think they're going to be able to come back. Mainz is down, which is good news. So, yeah, if Schalke starts winning that match, that'll be good. That'll help us out. I'm not really necessarily worried about the teams above us. I'm more worried about the teams below us. Bertram gets this ball now from Tom Berry. Plays it back to, I don't know what happened there. Okoli with it. Bertram. And we're going to definitely look at a better tactic for this team at this when we bring in players. I just really don't know what I want to do at this point. I feel like if we have to rely on Gil Ventura as being our advanced forward, I think we need to play 2 up top because I don't think he's good enough by himself. If we could get a playmaking forward, that would be really nice. Don't know if we will. Jovic with his 9th of the season, 2-1, 62nd minute. Getting 3 points now. Okay, we can do this. We can do this. It's fine. We're playing like we need to right now. I'm excited with how we're doing. Sorry, I am looking at my phone right now. There's a baseball game going on that I'm kind of interested in keeping up with. So, apologies for that. Is it a close offsides? Yeah. Okay, I was wondering why we was getting another highlight for it. Now we're sitting 9th. Hey, nice stuff. Nice stuff. I really thought we would lose both of these matches. The 68 minutes. So after this highlight, I probably will go ahead and make some changes. What we're going to do, don't know yet. We got to keep the pressure up, though. We want to keep attacking a little bit, trying to unsettle Alexburg a little bit. Diller does a good job to win that header, playing it over to Paulinho. Back to Diller. Diller has played a little bit better in this match based off of that one highlight. We have seen Fabio plays this into Meadow, who gets it back to Paulinho. Fabio with it again. Paulinho loses 4 pass there. Vlad with the nice save. Give him a clap, guys. Come on. Good job. Good job. I'm doing a very soft clap, so I'm not deafening you guys. Okay. Okay. Hey. We can do this. We can do this. Paulinho. Probably going to come out for this gentleman here, the Dwarf. What else do we want? Do we bring? You know, Divine's coming on for Fabio. Divine coming off the injury. And Fabio has played a lot of minutes, so I want to give him a little bit of a break. Maybe, okay, 2-2. Okay. I was going to say maybe Divine and Sal will somewhat work out their beef and can play somewhat well together at this point. That's disappointing. All right, we're going to drop some encouragement on the guys. I think we've played well, though. Like I said, we're happy with a draw out of this match. We got 8 minutes to hang on to it. We do have the ball, so maybe we'll maintain possession and get a good highlight out of this. Even if it's not a score, if it's just something positive that we take away from this match. Diller with the ball now. Playing it in, trying to find Silva. Sal takes the... Oh! Sal done him dirty right there. It's the 3rd goal of the season for him. Silva on the assist. We take the lead again, 3-2. This has been an action-packed match. Hey, okay, let's, moment of silence right now for what Sal done to the defense here, because that was nasty, and we just need to settle down and watch this highlight and appreciate it. Okay, let's watch it here. You do him dirty, Sal. You do him dirty. He's definitely part of the plans next year, even if he is an aging player. You guys, I'm sure you've learned. I typically don't play. Have I not made a 3rd change? I don't think I have I? I haven't. I don't know what to do here. Guess we'll bring on this guy. Where was I? Oh, I typically don't. I think he got massacred there. I typically don't keep older players. I kind of like to have young players and sell the older players just because they're so much more expensive, and I want that potential of the younger players. But Sal is a player that I'm definitely interested in keeping, especially as a leader of the club. I think that's good to do. Semeto's going to be taking this penalty, finding the back of the net, putting us up 4-2, sealing the deal. It's his 11th of the season. This is great. Great result, my dudes. Great result. Not even going to watch it. I'm just excited at this point. I'll probably come back. We'll discuss where we're going to come back. I'm not going to cut the video right after the talk like I usually do, because I think we got one more episode in this season that we're going to do. Got lucky there. Got lucky there. Okay, good performance. 4-2. Sal putting out the 7.8. Outstretched the arms. We're going to set the water bottle back down. Well done, guys. That was a good win for us. So now we need to look and see where we're coming back at next time. I think it's going to be the last 2 matches of the season. I think that's what I'm leaning toward, just because there's not a ton of the matches left. Hey, with the win against Alexburg, hold up. Can we be petty? Okay, because I'm not a fan of this guy at this point. Alexburg is our new most hated club because we're petty. Sounds like sour grapes to me, I have to admit. Keep hearing how it must be our opponents at fault, as if they've got some divine right to beat us. But we're taking great joy in confounding expectations, and we'll do so. Yeah, that sounds like the most petty option there is, so that's what we're going to do. And now at this point, like I'm just looking to see if I see that guy's name. I've had that question about Jovic like a ton. I'm done with Jovic. If I could have sold him, I would have. Okay, so guys, this guy right here is our new hated Alexburg, the new hated. We hate them. We hate them now. So remember that. Okay, so it was fun beating them. Looking at the league, we're sitting 9th right now. I think we have kind of worked ourselves pretty firm, and I don't see us dropping that many points and sitting down there. So that's good news. Looking at the rest of the season, this match is a toss-up to me. Dortmund, we're losing. And then I think the other 3 matchups we can possibly win. So we're definitely coming back for the last 2 matches of the season to see where we are, see where we place. I think we're safe from relegation, though. 2 very surprising results from the squad today. We're happy about that. We're excited. The Bayern match really shocked me more than the Alexburg match. But if you enjoyed this episode, leave a thumbs up, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment down below. And as always, my dudes, thank you for watching.